Thank you very much, Dr. Blessing.
Thank
Please
you.
tell us, what does parental absence look like?
Absence in a child's life is due to the unavailability of a parent, either physically or emotionally, which has a significant effect on the child's performance. And this may be due to the death of a parent, or it may be due to separation, divorce, or relocation, or even work. Had instances of how parents absenteeism affects children morally, behaviorally, and some of them even become aggressive. Some of them withdraw into their shell. It affects their self-esteem, um, and some of these things are not things that are intentional from the parents. We know how the economy is today, and parents have to work two jobs.
Life is
Parents
busy.
Exactly, life is so busy. Parents have to double their hustle, and then they are not even available. So you see instances whereby a parent is around but is not emotionally available.
Around,
So
yeah,
so in that situation, the parent is emotionally
absent,
absent but is physically present.
present.
So we have four major types of parental absent. The first one is physical absence. This one, both parents are not around, either due to the death of a parent or maybe work, or both parents are not around at all due to work somewhere else and the child is somewhere else. Then we also have emotional absence. This is where the parents are around, or one of the parents is around, but you are not emotionally available. So you have instances maybe whereby a parent comes back home from work or from their place of business, and the child is really seeking for your attention. It's like, "Daddy or Mommy, I want you to be here for me." And he or she is like, am I not here? See me here now. I'm here. But you are not emotionally there for the child, and the child notices it and is withdrawn. Then we have partial absence. Partial absence means that one parent is around, the other one is not around. So due to either separation, divorce, or work or death. So it's either the mother is around or available, the father is not available, and vice versa. Then we have complete absence, whereby both of them are not even available, and then they have to the person who caters for the child is either a grandparent or an aunt, uncle, or a relative, neighbor, or whoever the child, whoever takes custody of the child. So these are several examples of how of parent absenteeism, and these things have a significant effect on these children. Let me give you two major examples. The first one is an example of a child in a primary school where he was giving a presentation. There, all the children in the class were all giving homework. They're all giving an assignment. I want you to go and research on this, then come make presentation in class. And then this particular child, who his parents are not always available, felt um, he began to have these self-esteem issues, because his parents were never around to even guide him in his homework, to guide him on how to go about carrying out that particular task. And then when it was time for the presentation, he started fidgeting. He was so afraid. He was like, my father is not here, my mother is not here. How am I going to make this presentation? Every other person is there with their parents to make this presentation. And then, as soon as his father showed up, there was this confidence that came. I don't know if you have seen something
The
like
bragging rights.
exactly. It was like, okay, now my father is around,
I
so I
can
can
do
do
this.
this. I can do it. And before you know, his confidence was restored. So that is just one. That is a very clear example, and it actually affects these children. And this is something that people don't talk about. So you see a child having self-esteem issues right from when the child was small, and then up to when right from when the child was an adolescent up to teenagehood, and then up to when the child gets into the university. Then the second, there was this very clear case of a university student who even happened to be my own student. And boy, I discovered that he's a chain smoker.